Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back. We're going to take a look at the TC Helicon Ditto looper pedal. This is for vocal looping, however, with the assistance of a DI box, you can also plug in your guitar. And while you're paused, you can swap things out if you want to. Now I'm going to of course show you, looping with the guitar, and of course we're going to do some stuff with the microphone as well. I've got a cheap mic here. I can just plug into the DI box instead of swapping other cables around. But this thing is actually a lot of fun. Now, just so you get an idea, it sells for about $155 or $159 on Amazon right now. Long McQuaid charges a little bit more for it, close to the $200 mark. Now, of course, I am in Canada, so there's your prices there. So if you're in the US or wherever, you guys got your prices. So this is a basic pedal, okay? It's got a loop level, so you can control the level of your loops. Unlimited overdubbing, which is nice. The stop feature not only stops your loop, but if you hold the stop button down, it'll also erase everything you just did. So that you might want to be mindful of. So here's the instructions for you. The loop button is for record, play, overdub, undo, and redo. So if you made a boo-boo on your overdub, it's okay. Just press and hold the loop button and it'll erase just that. So if you've already piled up a bunch of loops and you thought, oh wow, man, my third loop in doesn't quite work. Well, in that case, you're kind of screwed. You have to wipe out the whole thing. It's only going to erase the last overdub you did, okay? Or you can hold down the stop button and wipe the whole thing out and start all over again. Now there is a microphone you can buy for this that'll control it. It's called the TC Helicon MP-75 mic. Pretty good quality mic, and it has the control buttons all on the mic, so you don't even have to use your foot on the pedal unit itself. Latest loop and overdub stored even when the power is off, so whether you shut down the power or unplug the power cable from it, it saves it to memory. It's going to be there until you decide to wipe it out. Pro quality quiet mic preamp with phantom power, 24 volt. It's automatic phantom power, so it's always on. And so you don't have to worry if you're plugging in something that's XLR normal, like a dynamic mic or whatever. It's not going to hurt it because the voltage line isn't there. So, but you can plug in either one. Balanced XLR output as well. Automatic gain adjustment for quick and painless setup, no distortion even when you get loud. So that is actually quite awesome. Now what they don't tell you is how much flippin' loop time you get. There is nothing even on their website in the manual I downloaded from there that tells me anything about how much time I get to actually run a full loop for. Now most people that are looping, of course, are doing short things, right? But sometimes I like to do something a lot more extensive. But I found out I can actually do something quite lengthy, which is good. But I have not figured out how to max out the time on it yet. So we'll see. But anyways, that's for a further date. Maybe if I ever do find the max amount of time you can record something straight through in the first loop, then it would be good. But otherwise you got unlimited overdub, which is kind of a neat little feature. So I've got my Taylor 114 CE acoustic guitar out, and we're plugged into the Fender Acoustasonic 40 guitar amp. This is a new amp that I just rented yesterday from Long McQuaid. I've got a video on it if you want to check out the very lengthy unboxing and test. You can skip ahead to the playtime. It's fine. The unboxing, some people like them, so it's there, but if you don't want to see the unboxing section, just skip ahead till you find the playing part. But anyways, we're going to use that. So this is my guitar. Now I also do have with me, let me just grab it, so if I got across the camera, sorry guys, I've got my Sennheiser microphone set up as well. Now what the microphone is going to do for me as far as my headset goes is I can actually talk through the amp. So 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4. We are live. So to give you an idea of where levels sit at, I have my vocals actually set up a little different on this amp. It's kind of weird, I had to just lower bass, mids, and trebles, but I should probably lower the bass a bit more yet. Maybe add a bit of mid. There we go. So I'm going to do a song familiar to you guys first, just a little bit of it, and then we'll get on with this. Of our level there. Could actually use a bit more vocal there. However, that being said, what we're going to do first is we're going to record that guitar section in. Now this pedal is actually very picky. You have to have very precise timing, especially with the guitar part. That is really super critical, but it all is. Even vocals are critical. So let's try and see if we can get this right. So when you hear that little fart, it's kind of like, oh man, I just missed it, right? The closest I've gotten so far. Now you can also change the playback level. I want to try that one more time so we can get a little bit more precise. So now that we have our main loop done, so you just press stop and it'll flash green, and if you want to restart the loop, it starts right at the beginning, it doesn't start midway in. So if you want to play like a little lead section through it, you know, find the notes for it, this is where you just play it and jam with it until you get it all down. So we got that part figured out, but I'm not going to record that little section in there. What I want to show you guys next is with, now that we've got our loop done, okay, now that song is a song where it's just a repetitive same chord pattern, which is fantastic. You gotta love songs like that because it makes your life so much easier. So now we want to try and put a vocal track into that. So this is where we got to figure out our timing once again. We unplug, plug in the mic. Now you wouldn't be doing this live on stage, doing this sort of swapping out, but at home, definitely. Check, check. Wanna serve you, Lord, for the rest of my days. Want to be like Jesus. Wanna make the lame to walk and the blind to see. Open up the prison doors and set the captives free. Okay, so you get the idea behind that. So you can sing along with your loop once you've done it, which is nice. You just got to balance everything out properly. So let's try some real amateur beatboxing. You can make a terrible mess of things too. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys get the idea. I'm not a beatboxer. Anyways, I think for what they charge for these things, they're definitely worth the money. It is very heavy-duty built, all metal construction, pretty heavy-duty buttons. You don't have to worry about it. You can stomp on these suckers. The loop level controls the level of your loops, obviously. You can alter things as you go. Now, generally, this thing is for vocals. Okay, it's not generally a thing where you'd be doing this for guitar and vocal the way I'm doing it. Now, if you want to do guitar and vocal looping with an acoustic guitar and still being able to do the vocals at any time, then I would recommend a regular microphone on a stand. Put the mic in front of your acoustic guitar or even your electric guitar amp, depending on how you're doing things. And do your recording, and then just move your mic boom accordingly back up to your face, and then you can do all that stuff from there. And then you'd be fine. The way I'm doing it's a little bit kind of retro backwards, but with the assistance of the DI box, I can hot swap any 1/4-inch microphone, microphone with a 1/4-inch plug in it, in and out of the DI box, swap my guitar back, whatever. Kind of thing. I haven't quite decided exactly what I want to use this thing for. I've had guitar loopers before, like the Nux Loop Core, and I've been considering getting another one because the one thing I really appreciate about the Loop Core is it's got over 6 hours of recording time. It's got an aux input port. So I've actually had one before and I got rid of it. I can't remember why, but either way, I've been kind of thinking about it again. Maybe I should get another one. But what I like about it, other than the record time and stuff, is the simple fact that it has 99 memory banks. So I can record full songs with vocal track and guitar at the exact same time, which is a nice little benefit. And of course, it's all perfectly clear and balanced, leveled and everything. A little different than what this does. But I can have like 99 full-out songs, and probably still not even run out of record time because an average song is about 4 minutes, so times 99, we still haven't used up anywhere near 6 hours of timing. But you do run out of memory banks. But that pedal, I think, is ideal if you wanted to, like you're doing a gig, you can have hooked into your sound equipment, record all your songs for the whole night or for the next couple of days, whatever that you're going to be playing, and then just play them back when you want to take a break from the stage, and then people still think you're up there because they hear everything, your vocals, your instruments, everything. So that's a pretty ideal pedal for like $135, and it does a beautiful job. This is something that I saw and I thought, I gotta try one of these things out. Like, I'm not a beatboxer, but being able to do some guitar looping and play along, because I'm trying to teach myself too how to do the rhythm section, like have that in there, and then doing lead over top to get something that mixes well. It gives me more benefits that way, and a looper pedal is the least amount of hassle. I can do this old school in many other different ways, but I'd rather just have the looper for that. And so I have the DI box, so I can plug my guitar right in, and if I want to swap the mic out, I can. It doesn't really matter at that point. But it does do a really good job. I just wish the TC Helicon would tell us how much recording time we actually do get. But so far, I mean, I can easily do a full-length song and not run out of space, so I know I'm okay there. Yeah, so construction-wise, A+, man. It is heavy-duty. The loop level for changing the level of each one of your loops to balance things out is pretty cool. With your looping, of course, you can undo your last screw-up, but if you have other ones, you're starting over. Stop button stops your loop, of course, and press and hold, and it wipes everything out of the pedal, okay, that you just did. So be careful which one you want to try and erase, right? You'll get the hang of it. It doesn't take that long. I've only had the thing for a week, and I think I've got maybe about a half an hour of time in on this thing, and I've learned quite a bit about it. But even from researching a lot of other videos, I really didn't learn that much from the other videos other than, okay, you can do this and this, but what about the record time? I want to know. Because they don't tell you nothing. But, oh well, it's the way it goes, right? It is a very good unit, though. So as far as price goes, I mean, they sell for about $150 some dollars, $159 on Amazon, close to $200 at Long McQuaid. This is Canada, of course. Cheaper otherwise if you're in the States and so on. I think they're worth the money. What would we put this at as a star rating, though? Well, I think, considering what it is designed and meant for, I would definitely give it a good solid 4 out of 5. Considering also the fact of what else you can do with it, I'm pushing the bar up. I'm going to leave this at a full-blown out 4.5 out of 5. I think it really deserves that. You can beat the snot out of this thing and not worry about breaking anything. I mean, they're heavy-duty switches. This thing is made for professional musicians, okay? Or beginners, too. Doesn't matter. It covers everybody. I like the fact you can change the level with your foot on that big knob. It's cool. I like the simplistic operation of it. It's kind of a no-brainer thing. You can learn this thing in like a few minutes. The only thing that I don't like about it, now you guys know nothing's perfect, so that automatically lost a little bit. The other thing I don't like about it is too precision. Like, you have to be so dead on perfect with your looping, it is nuts. So be prepared for that, especially if you're going to use a guitar with this. You had better be dead perfect with your timing, because otherwise you get those farts, and you want it to be seamless. In a professional situation, you need to be seamless. And it is hard to get your timing nailed down that close, but you can do it. It is very possible. It's not impossible. It just takes practice. And I do lack practice, so I need a lot more, obviously, as do many of us out there. For just doing loop beatboxing, you can do that too. It's kind of fun. But whatever you want to do, however you want to build your loops, I've seen some videos of, I think it was, well, the one girl I like to watch, I can't remember her name now. You'll know her to see her. She uses this pedal a lot. She is pro with this pedal. You know, like, I am just amazed at what she can do with this. So hopefully I can get at least half as good as her down the road. But anyways, that's where we're at with this thing. So yes, it's worth the money. Yes, it deserves a 4.5 out of 5. If you want to pull off the stuff I did today, you're going to need a DI box, okay, and some extra XLR cables. And if you want to get extra like effects into the vocals, or effects in period, then you're going to want to be able to attach those in, obviously. So you can use actually some of the guitar effects that are out there even. You can use like a delay effect on your voice. You can use whatever, okay? Doesn't matter. You can use guitar pedals even on keyboards to make them sound even more advanced and cool. So sky's pretty much the limit with this sort of stuff. You know, you just got to use your imagination and see what you can come up with that works for you for what you want to do. But anyways, that's what I got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and it wasn't too long for you. Do check one of these things out. When I can start getting better myself at doing some looping where I feel confident enough to do stuff for that, then I will definitely get to doing some videos for you guys. And if I do find the limit to the record time, I'll let you know as well. But right now I haven't. So, like I said, they don't tell you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe if you weren't already, and smash that bell for notifications if you want to get new uploads from my channel. See ya!